We want to turn now to the COVID pandemic and a major milestone for its one-time epicenter of New York City. For the first time in a year and a half, about 1 million students returned to in-person learning today. CBS's Meg Oliver on what's being done to keep everyone safe.
This morning, Natalia Marakver couldn't wait to take her 7 and 11-year-old daughters back to school.
I think it is more than safe to send kids back to school. They miss socialization, they miss learning, they miss the interaction with their friends.
After 18 months of pandemic shutdowns, plus remote and hybrid learning,
we're going to do it. We're ready.
New York City Schools Chancellor Misha Porter called today's reopening a milestone. With mask requirements, classroom air purifiers, and vaccine mandates for teachers and staff, Porter is confident schools are safe.
Despite all of that, there are a lot of nervous parents. How do you reassure them that it is safe to send their kids back to school?
I think what's important is where we agree. And we all agree that the best learning happens in person between students and teachers. And we have done the work to get our buildings safe, to get them ready.
Still, some concerned parents marched to demand a remote learning option on Sunday.
Love you. Have a great day.
Daniel Cohn has mixed emotions about sending his 9-year-old son back to class.
I mean, a sense of relief, but also mixed with apprehension. We don't know what the Delta variant is going to bring for this school.
Today, the American Academy of Pediatrics reported more than 240,000 new cases last week, the second highest total since the pandemic began. And since reopening this year, COVID outbreaks have forced nearly 1,700 schools nationwide to close.
How do you prevent that from happening in the nation's largest school district?
Continue to follow the health and safety protocols. Folks in New York City are getting vaccinated. Our vaccination rates are up. And that's how we build a protective bubble around our schools.
Here in New York City, roughly 75% of school staff and 65% of eligible students are vaccinated. Former FDA Director Dr. Scott Gottlieb, who's on Pfizer's board, says Pfizer could have a vaccine available for kids ages 5 to 11 by Halloween. But Norah, it's ultimately up to the FDA.
All right, Meg Oliver, thank you very much.